everyone, Donna here from Housey and Wellness, and welcome to Thrifty Thursday. Today I am getting a bit fancy and I've pulled out the stick blender today and I'm going to whip up some body cream. So a lot of our creams in the supermarket and the shops aren't as lovely as we like to think that they are, and we're putting a lot of nasties on our skin. A lot of fake fragrances and chemicals that I know I don't feel comfortable putting on my skin. And especially that of my daughters. So this little batch is actually for her. And it's using 3 ingredients plus your essential oils. Now I've done a little bit of it. I've prepped a little bit because I did need it to set a little bit. So what I've done is I've used 75 grams of coconut oil and 75 grams of shea butter, however you like to pronounce it. And then I've also done about 50 grams of carrier oil. So I'm using my fractionated coconut oil. If you've got jojoba or if you've got apricot kernel, you can do that as well. So I've put all those in a glass container and I've melted them down in the microwave. Took me about 2 minutes. And I did it in 2 short bursts. If you've got a Thermomix, you can do it in that. If you want to do a double boiler, you can do that in that as well. And then I've just let it cool, and normally you would then put your essential oils in then. However, I just wanted to show you me putting them in so you actually know that they're not actually that scary. So I'm going to use Lovely Lavender Peace because this is going to be Mila's bedtime body cream after her bath and everything. So I'm going to add, actually I changed my mind, I'm going to do 10 Lavender Peace. I already lost count, but that's probably about right. And I'm actually going to add in some cedarwood. So these are my 2 favourite oils with her, Lavender Peace and cedarwood, both really calming and relaxing. And I find the cedarwood cuts through the sweetness of the Lavender Peace a little bit for me. Cedarwood is a bit of a thicker oil, so it takes a bit. And I'm just going to do 6 for this one. So not too strong, but not too weak, but enough for what I'm using with her. So you'd normally pop your oils in, give it a good mix, and then pop it in the fridge to set a little bit. So hopefully this will still work, because it should still mix around. And then all you're going to do, see, once it's set, so it's a bit, it kind of feels a bit thicker, you're just going to scrape down those sides of the bowl. So this is giving those oils a little bit of a mix in as well if you do forget and want to do it later. And then we're just going to whip it good. And that's it. It's white, it's fluffy, it smells divine. So that is a really simple way. And then you can pop it back in the fridge if you want it a little bit to firm it up a little bit. Pop it in an airtight container and then just use it as you need. But I'll pop in the blog lots of different creams or different oils, sorry, that you can use depending on what you're in it for. But for Mila, for bedtime, Lavender Peace and cedarwood all the way. All right, enjoy and good luck.